Hey guys, I'm back once again, and today I'm going to be trying to draw a Christmas present in multiple different drawing apps. So the first drawing app I'm going to do is the one I'm most familiar with, which is Adobe Fresco. This is a drawing app I'm not sure too many people use because I've not seen a single other person use it except for me, but I just had this on my iPad available and it was better than the one I was using previously. I'll make a video on that later. The one I was using before was pretty bad, but I tried this one and it was pretty good. I liked it a lot, so I just stayed with it, and now this is what I'm drawing with. Overall, I really like this app a lot. The one thing I have against it though is that there's barely any brush variations, so there's not a lot of wiggle room to try and test out a bunch of different stuff because there's not a lot of brushes to try out with. Also, this is editing me. I did not realize, but a new update came out right as I was recording this, which gave it thousands of new brushes, so I guess this would be a 9 out of 10 for the rating later. Overall, I'm really glad I found this app on my iPad just sitting there, waiting for me to use it, because I was using, Freeform before, and that one just really is, it's really bad. It does not have any stabilization. It doesn't have just a white background. It has a bunch of dots all over it. It's the default drawing app for the Apple Air, the iPad Air. The biggest thing I have against that app though is that it has no layers at all. It's all just one layer. You can't make multiple layers to do different things, and it's just really clunky and not very good to draw with. But anyways, that's this app done, and I would rate this app a 7 out of 10. Now on to the next drawing app, which will be IBIS Paint X. I'm not able to get the actual one because it costs money, and I don't have a lot of money to spend right now, going Christmas and stuff, having to buy presents for family and friends. This app was really cool. I'm sure it would be better with the full version because this one had a bunch of ads and some bugs that were a little bit annoying to draw with. But overall, this one was one of the better apps out there. Some of the things I really like about this app were, one, it has multiple layers that you can do, which most apps have, but layers are new to me because I've been drawing without layers for years. The second thing I really like about it is it's kind of simple to use. It's not very intimidating whenever you open it. And it has a lot of brushes that you can just play around with and experiment with, which Adobe Fresco does not have. One thing that I do not like about this app is that the layers do interact with each other, and I'm not used to that because the layers on Adobe Fresco don't do that. They just leave each other alone, I guess that's a way to put it. But in this one, you kind of have to, do it all together. Even though there is a separate layer, it's kind of blended together. I don't know how it works, but it's just a tiny bit annoying. It's not too bad, though. I can definitely see myself experimenting with this app more in the future, though, because it was really nice to draw with, and it was pretty fun. And again, the main things I have against this app are mainly the ads and some of the bugs, but I'm sure most of those problems will go away with the full version, but I just couldn't buy it right now. But anyways, that's the second app done. So now I'm on to the third app, which is Clip Studio Paint. A way to describe how I felt opening this is like since I'm a game developer, it's like whenever I opened a different game engine than Roblox Studio for the first time. It's big, it's intimidating, there's a lot more features, there's a lot of buttons that you don't know what the heck they do, but you know that eventually they'll be useful if you know how to use them. This app is very intimidating when you open it. It's like there's just so much stuff, you don't know what the heck is happening, and it's like I kind of like it simple, but also this app is really good because it has so many features. But I think I would just need to spend a lot more time with it and give it more time to see if I actually like all these new features that I had no idea even existed. I mean, this one was just really intimidating because like the apps I've been using for years have like not had any features like this at all, and this one has hundreds of brushes, it has a bunch of buttons all up and down the side, it has multiple layers, it has different types of layers which I didn't know even existed. It's just very big and complex, but that goes to show me how powerful it can be if you actually know how to use it in a good way. Most of the time in this was like practicing and seeing what brushes I liked, seeing how to use the layers, because the layers were probably the most confusing part about this entire thing. It was like, okay, I'm going to put a new layer in here, but how do I do that? And oh, there's multiple types of layers now that I'm seeing. There's this, there's that. Like, I didn't know what was happening, but eventually I did get it down and I finished that third thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a really good time recording it, and I also wanted to give another special thanks to the person that made some art for me. It was really cool, and I just can't believe that they drew that for me. It was really awesome, and I want to thank you again. And another reminder that I am still taking suggestions, so you can suggest something down below if you haven't already. And I also wanted to say that I made the final trailer for my game, and I finally finished it after like 3-4 months of making it. I don't know how long I've been making it, but I'm finally done with it. So if you want to play that, the link will be in the description. And I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye and Merry Christmas.